Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of After Hours Podcast. And it's your host, Trey, once again. And this time I brought in the clowns of the Roundtable. Now, this segment of the video is pretty much something that I added in later because I was using the Gamecaster to record all this, and the Gamecaster was registering my Corsair headset, and and on the Corsair you have an option for like a microphone or whatever, but I don't really use the microphone built into it as I have a FeeFine microphone that I talk into like a lot more. Basically, it wasn't picking up on that. It was picking up on, well, it wasn't picking up on anything. It was registering the Corsair headset, but since there was it was no microphone on it. None of my voice picked up on the audio, but luckily my friend was recording this. And on the downside about that, though, he only started recording a little into the episode, so I'm just gonna just talk about everything that led up into what gets talked about in this episode. So in this episode of After Hours Podcast, we're going to be talking about video games, our experience with it, and our impact with it. And in this episode, we have a newer clown member here named JMO, who will be talking later on in the episode. He's a great guy. I think it's our newest member aside from Blackwater, who's also in this episode. Now that I think about it, but I'll start off with mine. Basically, my aunt and mom, between the two, they had a Super Nintendo or just not or but in the NES, and I just played between those two. I remember playing a Mario game and a Goofy game. I just really had some fun on there. Um, Later on, my cousin, he gave me like a hand-me-down PS1, but I didn't really care much for it because you know all he gave me was a sports game. And a bit later on, I eventually got like a Game Boy Advance SP, and I had some really fun games with that. But before that, I had a Leapfrog, which was it was more so like, hey, I don't want you to play like regular games yet. I want you to have some educational stuff first, and it was pretty much that whole reasoning for that. But I get the PS1, and all I had was a sports game, and I believe at this point, this is where everything leads into what is being talked about in the episode. So without further ado, enjoy the rest of the episode, and see you in the next episode, which will be out much sooner. Basketball game, and at an early age, I really didn't care for sports games like that. So that thing just sat in the closet collecting dust. And then, like, later on in life, my mom took action for a system, and she gave me a Leapfrog. So that was that for a minute. And then later on, I got a Game Boy Advance. I think I was like 6 or 7 when I got this thing. My mom came surprise gift for the because basically it was like I think it was a Game Boy Advance SP, and then she gave me a copy of Sonic Advance 3 as well as I think it was a Mario game. I think it was Superstar Saga. It was a fun ass Mario and Luigi game to play. And before I go on anymore, I'll let someone else go for their first experience with gaming. Who wants to go first?
Shit, I'll go first. Okay, so my first experience was basically right out the womb, like literally not even a month after I was born. Uh, I got a PlayStation One plopped right in front of me and a controller plopped right in front of me, and basically all I played was Spyro, and, and and what else? What was it? No, it wasn't Ratchet and Clank because Ratchet and Clank wasn't on PS1. Was it? No, it wasn't. But basically it was all Spyro, and then maybe some other Need for Speed games, and that was pretty much it. But I had a lot of fun with them, and I think that's why I was into platformers back then. Like first off, but I wasn't really into sports because that's what my brother used to like get all the time, and that shit was kind of annoying. But then I started getting more action games and more adventure games, and that's when I started getting into more of action and adventure, and along with platformer after we got our PS2. Um, but it basically it was just hurtled right at me as soon as I was born. It's like as soon that was like basically my baby shower gift is just a console, and yeah, that's pretty much the story of how I became a gamer. It was just kind of forced onto me, but I wouldn't say it was a bad thing. Anyone else? Who's next?
Good shit.
Uh, I, I guess I'm gonna go.
All right, JMO.
All right. So my first gaming system or my first experience with gaming was Christmas when I was 4 years old. Got a Wii, the OG Wii for Christmas, and then that was basically the first thing I learned how to do besides drawing. Like I guess I was just naturally good at it, and I enjoyed it. And then, um, played the Mario. It was new at the time. So Super Mario. Wait, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and then we just stacked them on top of that. Got Mario Galaxy, the 2012 Olympic Games on the Wii, just Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, just all of those great games, by the way. And then, uh, and then at 7, I basically took it further and got a Wii U. Wait, that's not right. Well, eventually I got a Wii U, and then it just continued from there. And then, yeah, that's pretty much how I started. Since the Wii.
All right.
Yay, I'm next. All right. So when I was 5, my brother got a PS2. I was playing on his PS2, but I was shadow playing like that nigga was really playing, but I wasn't playing until he finally gave me the controller. He's a bitch for that, but like, fuck you, Carl. By the way, just had to say that. I first started playing Dynasty Warriors games, which were fun as shit, just killing a whole lot of niggas. And then he finally got a PS3. He gave that to me. He got his own, and I was playing Call of Duty and shit. And then I got an Xbox 360, which was ass because I didn't play it that much. And then nigga got into the PS4 world, got into laptop games and shit. Good times, good times. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's it pretty much.
Who hasn't gone yet?
Well, since David joined, hi David.
Hey,
What's
Dave
up,
is
bro?
here.
Hey!
Am I late?
Yeah, but we recording now. You
Yes.
okay? So the question was, what was your first experience with gaming and how did it impact your life?
Oh, my first experience with gaming. I was in going to elementary school, and it was like 2011. I think the 3DS had just came out, and one of the first things I ever wanted was a 3DS, and we were going to go to Sprint to pay off Dad's phone bill, but we actually ended up going to GameStop, and I got conned because that nigga bought me a DSi with Naruto Shippuden and Super Mario 64 DS, and I think it changed my creativity because I didn't know anything about video games until I got the DS or whatever. So it definitely opened my eyes up to what was out there in the media and whatnot. But yeah, I think that was my first experience with games.
And I also
Oh.
moved in, and then you only had like 3 or 4 games, so we got you more games to play. Wait, who's was that it? Was that everybody? Wait, Blackwater? Did he speak?
Water didn't go yet.
Yep, the back of the bus.
That's the best part of the bus.
Yeah,
That's so tough,
Right.
man.
but okay. So wait, hold on. Let me leave this game. So when I was little, I couldn't remember what came to me first because I had 3. I had the DS, the Wii, and the Xbox 360. Now I don't know what came first, what age, because it's been a while. But
I couldn't remember what was my first. Oh yeah, actually I do. My first game was this shitty Marvels game on the Xbox 360. I couldn't remember the name is, but I'll let you know later on. But I played that game, and then I got more into hero shooter games. Then I went to Call of Duty, then Mario, and then ever since the console starts upgrading, then I start moving on with it. And that's how I became a gamer. But there is one thing I regret becoming a gamer. Like throughout my past, I've like risked. I didn't risk anything. I just missed out opportunities. And then I know some kids when they from very young start playing games and how they started, and now they can like 24/7. They have to get on. If not, they'll just be all moody and stuff. Luckily, I'm not like that, but I did miss a couple opportunities here and there, including with family. But yeah, after that, I'm grateful for what I have right
That's heartwarming, actually. I like that.
Look at
Also,
Blackwater, man. So
Nigga Jordan
inspirational.
about to shed a tear.
Right? I'm about to cry. The fuck?
All right, let me go back to me then. But like with my Game Boy though, one day my mom took me to GameStop, and it was the first time I ever been to GameStop. At the time, I thought it was like a magical fucking place. Cause it was like, oh man, look at all these games, and it's pretty much a shallow of his former stuff now. Since it's like it's still GameStop, but you know it's a lot different from what it was back then. But I was into Pokemon at the time because I was watching the show. Because as a baby, it was just on, and I started growing up and just kept watching it because it was just on Cartoon Network. Man, when I saw Pokemon Leaf Green, I lost my shit because I was like, wow, they actually have a fucking game for this shit. Damn. And then like it would be Pokemon that mostly kept me with Nintendo hardware as a whole. Because after that, like I got a DS because I want the newer Pokemon games on there, and I also got some other stuff like Drawn to Life, which it got me into like storytelling and wanting to write stuff because I really love Drawn to Life. It was a fun ass game, but the ending was depressing as hell. Like I think I played the sequel first. I don't think I ever played the original. Then after that, I got a PSP for Christmas, and then my uncle came and told me like, "Hey, you don't need a handheld anymore. You need like a system." And so later on, I asked for like an Xbox 360, and the Xbox 360 was like it was the shit that really got me in the game and like heavy because I was playing a lot of stuff after I got my hands on this Bing reward system. And I took advantage of that system to get like gold every month, and just kept claiming those free games. And after that, I got a 3DS because Pokemon, of course, and I played Luigi's Mansion on it. Fine ass game. Let's see. Something that I haven't brought up before, which I think many of us have actually used, is the PC itself. Like I played a lot of cheap PC games. Well, not cheap. I played a lot of free PC games.
Don't get me started on PC, bro. I can go on a whole fucking tangent about PC gaming, bro. Oh my god. So can David. Jesus Christ.
I remember the days of like Newgrounds and Adventure Quest Worlds. I was playing all of them, and it was fun as shit. As a matter of fact, Adventure Quest, Newgrounds is still the GOAT, like now. And a lot of people that started off on this site are doing really good things today. But it was because I played Adventure Quest Worlds, and I saw the developers, I saw how small their team was, but how ambitious they were. It's what got me into wanting to do development and stuff. Because I was like, wow, if this small team of people can do this, man, I want to do that. Like, I want to find my own team and try to do this later on in life. And here I am now in college, studying to become a game developer. And it's still pretty much my role model. Let's see. Now, after I got my 3DS, I graduated high school and I bought my own PS4. It was supposed to be a graduation gift, but I kind of grew impatient. I was like, I'll just buy it myself because I had an internship, saved up, bought it. Very recently, I got a Switch, first I got a Switch Lite, and then Jordan built me a PC, and now I have a full Switch, and that's just it for right now. Hopefully a PS5 for whenever Sony can make like more than 2 fucking units. I guess I don't fucking.
Assuming they exist in the first place.
At this point,
Man, PC parts and components and gaming shit exist. Man, I couldn't even tell.
but
Man.
man, I remember just playing on like a really dirt cheap, like it was a low spec PC, like so low spec that it didn't even have a gigabyte of RAM at the time.
Oh my god.
It was like,
Oh yeah, that's right. Me too. Hey, we're buddies.
I was looking up all the low spec MMOs, just playing them, just playing the free to play Flash based games. It was a fun
just
time.
like me.
He just like all of us.
It was a simple time. There was something I wanted. It was Flash based. I played the hell out of it.
Flash
Yeah.
games were goated, bro.
They were.
Man, we found out after opening up our old PC that it was so fucking old that it was an old Intel Pentium, and it had an expansion card for Ethernet, meaning it didn't even have like an Ethernet port on the fucking motherboard to begin with. It was that fucking old. I was like,
Wow.
holy shit! And we had 1 gigabyte of RAM. That's all they upgraded.
Wait, this one game I played as a kid, it marketed itself as a free to play game, but it was just like it was free for the first like 3 zones. Wizard 101. I recently started playing that game again because it's kind of fun. Like I go back whenever the membership is half off for $5. But man, I hate when family friendly content stuff is like, "Hey, we're free to play. Come on!" And then you hop in and you realize it's like not really.
It's pay to win. Or pay to have fun.
It's pay to do anything. You can't go anywhere.
I remember in Wizard 101, I tried to go to this one place, and like, oh, you become a membership. I'm like, that's yes.
Like, what do you mean? It said it was free, and then I look it up online. They're like, yeah, it's free to play it, but you know, if you want to play the rest of it, you know,
When Free Realms wasn't actually free. Jesus.
that bothered me. I remember when I played Free Realms.
Gotta
It was my
spend some cash.
Free Realms was my first open world game.
It
Like, I
was
just
too.
remember just hopping around
Like
the
free
map.
realms on like 10 frames, and I thought
Dude,
it was like the greatest thing ever.
Wait, David, remember the times where we tried to play Free Realms and we had to launch that shit like 7 times for it to finally go and
Bro.
actually load the world? And even then, that shit would be like 2 frames per second. And somehow, I remember when I did a duel with this one guy and somehow I won. I don't know how, but I did.
I legit thought I was playing on 180 hertz monitor, 90 frames per second, mechanical keyboard. I thought that game was the shit. But I was playing on like 2 frames per second. But when you're not aware of things that are better than your setup, you don't realize how bad your game is. Like, oh my god, you don't like. It compares my Xbox One, for example. It's not bad or anything, but like playing games on my PC, it's like, damn. I used to play like GTA 5 at 25 frames per second. Like,
Yeah, and we were fine with it.
Man, on my low spec PC, I was fine with playing games at like 10, 15 frames. Cause like frame rates don't matter, you know. And I got a better PC later on.
And then we were like, oh.
I'm like, what the hell? I can't do anything less than 30. And then I got this PC right here. I'm like, what the hell? I can't do anything less than 30 or 60. Sometimes I'll be picky with 30, but sometimes I'll let it slide. It's like a cute little game that doesn't really need 60.
Yeah, because sometimes, I also learned that not only does frame rate matter, but frame time also matters. So it could be like a super smooth 30 or a super choppy fucking 30 because the frame time wants to be a piece of shit. And one of the good examples of really good frame time was Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. That's at 30 frames. But that shit's so smooth, man.
Not all frames are made equal. I was just about to bring that up because Monster Hunter World and Generations are both 30, but I thought it was 60 in Generations for the longest.
Me too.
And I looked it up. It said it was 30. Like, how is it this smooth but only 30?
It's like no fucking way. And then they're like, oh, because frame time. It's like, oh. That makes a lot of sense. Because, oh my god, 30 frames per second Fortnite is so god dog shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, I haven't played in anything over 60 FPS in a long time that I forgot but I forgot how it felt to play over 60 frames a second. Cause my goodness, Fortnite at 60 frames is just pain.
Yeah. All right, who else? I forgot what the topic was. I have ADHD. It sucks.
Me too. It'd be like that.
Just kind of went with it.
Yeah. Who else? Wait, Blackwater.
I can keep going off what I regret, but like I don't want to turn it depressing unless you want me to.
Wait, was this regret having to do with gaming?
What is the
Oh
topic?
no, missing out opportunity. Like gaming too, because like it doesn't have to be like something serious. It's like regret, like I bought this game and later on it became free. Shit, I
Yeah,
should've waited.
do that.
Oh my
Yeah, go
goodness,
ahead.
I have a great story for that.
Yeah, so I remember I couldn't remember which game. Yes, it was it wasn't recently, but I remember when before I switched to PC on Xbox. There's this game called like Valor. I couldn't remember, and it was what like $30 to $40. My bud bought it for legit the next day. It became free, and he said, "Damn, I wasted $4 on nothing." And we're just
What
like,
game was it?
So I don't know the name, but I know when you are. So it's basically a battle royale, and you have to craft your own guns, or you found. All right, so you go in, you
Realm
grab
Royale?
materials. No, it's
I
not
would-
Realm Royale.
I would
know
hope
it's
Realm
that-
Royale was never paid to play.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I can go right now on the Xbox app on my phone, and I'll let you know.
I'm not gonna say too much about high risk because I may try
I
to apply
will.
there.
I had a story about that too. How
So when
this
y'all
was
gonna
back-
when y'all gonna reply to WB's fucking ticket? Anyways, go ahead, Flashpoint.
this was back I think for me in 6th grade, something like that, when Minecraft story mode first came out. Look, in my opinion, it wasn't that bad as some people want to say it is. Like, it was pretty decent at the time. At least the first 5 episodes were. 6, 7, and 8, that's a different story, but that it's okay. But yeah, it was on mobile at the time. Well, for me, because I didn't have a PC, and then it was like I think $4 or $5.99 an episode after the first one, and I saved up every single time to buy the episode up until I couldn't buy any more episodes because I had them all. And then the company Telltale that made the game, they went out of business like almost directly after creating that game. So
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, they
I
came
don't know,
back.
like, yeah, and then I think it was like a month or two after I bought every single episode from 1 to 8. Netflix was like, "Hey, we have it now for free, and now you can play all." I was so mad.
Oh.
Wasted maybe
yeah.
$25 on the entirety of the game. I was so mad.
That's actually so tough.
And one
But
thing,
I can say that I played a full version of the game because Netflix had cut out some of the content that was originally from the ones that you had to pay for.
oh, that's gross.
But I'm
Oh, well, at least you had the advantage.
yeah.
Alright, I found the game. It's I'm gonna pronounce this shit wrong. It's Vigor. It's Vigor. Vigor.
Oh,
yeah.
that game.
Oh, Vigor.
Yeah, my bud bought it for me. I think it was $20, but because the reason why he did that because I bought him the For Honor Fire expansion pack so he can play arcade by himself to grind the armor, which he hardly play that shit anymore. Which I can agree. So we're both are equal now because 1, he hardly plays the game, and 2, the game he bought for me was legit turned free the next day. So
Hold on,
both of them have
that
no
shit was
value.
paid to play before.
It's crazy.
Yeah, before it became free,
It don't
you
play
had
like a
pay
pay to
for it.
play game. The fuck? Hell no. I would have got my refund right then and
I'll
there.
walk right up to the studio, be like, "Hey, I want my money back."
Hell no. Oh shit, no. I played it when it released on Switch, and oh my god, it runs like dog shit. But motion controls,
it was
so there's
free, of
that
course.
gyro. Ha.
Oh shit. Gyro, bro.
Gyro be busted though.
Wait, we busted as a good or bad?
Good.
Yeah,
Oh.
it really do be. And a lot of you call me cheaters for using it.
I mean, you kind of are.
I'm not
You
cheating.
kinda
It's
are.
not a cheating. It's fun. It's a fun control scheme. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's fun cheating. You know,
It's
sometimes.
not, it's not cheating.
Man, when I
I think
found
I think for me, what I regret is like it's especially what Blackwater said, buying games and then they suddenly go free. This is especially prominent in when Epic Games gives out free games. I remember during Christmas, I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy Star Wars Battlefront 2 because it's apparently good now." And then the next thing you know,
Ooh,
it was either this month or last month. It was like, "Oh, it's going free on Epic Games." So I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you?"
I would
I was
hated.
so fucking mad. Oh man.
Let me know what you think. All right, I like to add on
Hated.
Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
a Rainbow Six Siege. You know,
Oh
wait,
my.
are they called R6 credits? Yeah.
Yes.
So, Xbox got me like $5 for free. I'm like, shit. So I spent it on R6 credits, right? And I got some couple DLCs. I think my first was Ella. How but I think they nerfed her later on. But after a while, like I got like I think it was on my birthday, report card, or Christmas. I got like a $50 gift card. And knowing the dumbass that I am, I spent all that on R6 credits. I got all the characters I needed. But I realized on the bottom section, they say buy the 1 year pass of R6 credits. When I bought it, I only got one character, and so basically it scammed me. So I spent like I think it was 1,075 R6 credits on one guy that I haven't got. And I got real pissed.
yeah.
That sounds tough. Then
I
again,
know.
it's Rainbow Six, so I didn't expect as
I know.
anything better.
Yeah.
So they just took money off my pockets.
Yeah.
Yep, good old Ubisoft. They love doing that
Hey,
shit.
but
Love
one great
that.
thing, hey, but one great thing about gaming though is it introduced me to a lot of cool people. Like,
Oh
being able
yeah.
to play these games, even Pokemon introduced me to people because I joined groups. I met Jordan.
That's exactly how I met a lot of these people too. And I don't remember exactly how we even interacted, but we did, and it's probably the best moment that's ever happened because now
Yeah,
here we are.
yeah.
Spitting.
Video games for me just had like they were more accepting than, well, at least from what I experienced at first. They were more accepting than people I knew in real life, so that was pretty cool.
That
Just to be able
too.
to
Oh
be
yeah.
myself and stuff.
Yeah, gaming. Some gaming communities aren't as gatekeeping as like other fucking communities, like sports.
My
They're like, oh,
God.
what you know about blank? And it's like, fuck off. I don't
Like
care
nothing,
anymore.
man. I just bought the game today. I know nothing. Don't leave me alone. Man, for example, I
And
met people who were on Halo 3 and Destiny, and I trust them with my life more than I trusted people like at my school at the time. 'Cause it's like so
Yeah.
many people there sucked, but these people online are like, "Hey, man, you okay? You having a good day? Let's go shoot some aliens so you can feel better, buddy." I'm like, "Man, you're the real."
UG.
I can
Yeah.
relate. I can relate to that too.
But yeah.
So good.
I wish I can relate to that. Fuck, everybody just hated me.
Uh
I had to learn by myself on Monster Hunter, and then people were like, "Oh, can I?" And then I just help the smaller people just because I like helping them. But
oh yeah.
nobody fucking helped me when I was on the come
I
up.
know.
It
It
was
really be like,
Supplement's
tough.
real.
it really be like that sometimes.
When like Thanos said, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
Yeah,
That's why I'm a lancer, so I can like handle shit by myself.
Yeah, and I moved to Insect Glaive and Sword and Shield, and I was like, "Fuck
Oh
it,
yeah.
I'm like
DPS time."
historically bad at Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I legitimately played half the game with bone armor. Like I was so
Wow.
bad at the game. Like I didn't understand. I was like, cause like I would spend hours just trying to get the materials, and I would never find them. I'd even look up YouTube videos and shit, and I'd be like, fuck it. The stuff I have now is pretty fun. I play like a uh. What's the longsword? I used the bone longsword for half the game before I just quit.
Yeah, Monster Hunter really has a trouble of like not helping in terms of like crafting and finding better weapons and armor. I remember I had
Yeah.
to like use this Karanico site that showed the location of every material that I needed because Jesus, there's some of the drop rates are horrid. Like I hate drop rates. Drop rates in games should not exist, but
And I hate
they're
RNG as a whole.
yeah. Um so yeah, Monster Hunter is historically bad at helping newer players with that type of shit. So I understood.
Harder Monster Hunters. It's like Monster Hunter 3, man.
Oh my god.
Man.
Monster
Pain.
Hunter 3 can burn. I started with that game and I almost left the game because of that one. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep playing. And then I got 4. I was like, this is so much better. I don't understand what they were thinking for 3.
I got a story
All right.
about completing Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh boy, I
So-
love that game.
Jealous as fuck. I couldn't finish it.
The game is so good. If for anyone that's like, I don't know, for whatever reason, if you're 7, listen to this, go play Super Mario Galaxy. It's a great game. But there's this one level that was keeping me from finishing the entire thing. And it was Battle Rock Galaxy, the Secret Star. The one where you have to,
It's like the
where you have
worst
to do
star.
you have to clear the trash from that entire level. It was so bad. It took me literal years to complete that one level. And it was hilarious because at one point I was looking up YouTube strategies, and then there's this one video that said this is basically the only way you can do it, otherwise you can't complete it. And the comment section was just full of people's like, I've been stuck on this level for years. Thank you for help. It was so funny. But then once I finally completed it, it was just smooth sailing from there. Mine is a couple galaxies, but yeah, that 1 star is just so. Oh my goodness!
Your heart was like
Sounds like
your
hell.
heart was pounding hard when you finished the game.
Yes, I was so happy. I was like, oh my god.
It sounds like me when I
I know
finally
that.
beat Dark Souls. Wait, I have this one
Wait,
story
by itself or for group?
myself.
Oh shit! Like I had a buddy help me. He grabbed like I couldn't remember. He had the DLC.
Matt- I mean, I had help with a few bosses, of course, but but the end of the end of the game, it was solo. But I got this one story. It was back in elementary school, and I had this really cool friend who didn't really fit in with everybody else. He just didn't care. He was like, "Oh, no one here likes me." And well, fuck him, I guess. His exact words. We both found out that we both had Game Boy Advances. He was like, "Oh, you play Game Boy?" I was like, "Yeah." And we started playing games together. He introduced me to a bunch of new franchises. I introduced him to some new franchises too. And then one day he had to go move away. And before he moved away, we decided to do like a little trade. He gave me a Kirby game, and I gave him, I think, a Mario game.
Great
Is it
Kirby
Mario?
origin story?
Yeah. It was either Mario or something. I can't remember what game I gave him, but I know I gave him a fun game. And from there, I played the hell out of that. I played that Kirby game at least 3 times, and that's what got me into Kirby heavily. Like it reminds me of the fun times I had with him, and it's just a fun IP. So that's why I'm, into Kirby the way I am today.
Man, ain't no more good Kirby games coming out, bro. I'm so sad.
I miss all the Kirby games.
I mean, we'll
Neither
get
is
one-
Kid Icarus. Oh fuck.
I will probably get another Kirby game on the next system as a whole, but I
Yeah.
think for the Switch,
One
I think
Kirby
for this-
every system. Oh fuck.
that's tough.
Oh,
I mean, they did like 3 on the Wii, but like that's about it.
I mean, technically we had 2. We got the free to play one, and then they
We don't
recorded
talk
that.
about that. We don't talk about that. That free to play was ass, and it was a port of the 3DS version. No,
Then they re-released
Nah.
it. They re-released it, and you have to pay for it, but it gives you some extra stuff. I guess I don't know. I was like, wow. So anyway, I'll just play Star Alliance again.
understandable.
I love how games can bring friendship together.
Right?
Yeah.
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 I
It
mean,
helps with
other things can do that too, but shit, I don't. It's not as
Like
it's
gaming
not as
effect.
good. As
Not in the
gaming.
way games can. Not
Yeah.
in the way games can.
Like
There's another great-
you could be toxic as fuck one day, and then all of a sudden now you friends with that nigga. It's just like, huh?
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
It's
amazing.
really how it be. Wait,
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I want to become a game designer too, just to because it brings people together and stuff, and that's really cool.
Exactly.
Okay, wait.
Inspirational.
Hey Jordan,
Yeah.
I got this. It's another story I got. It was around the time I was playing either Dark Souls 1 or 2. But at that time, life was kind of rough because like I was dealing with a breakup, and not only was that breakup like really messed up. On the day of the breakup, she told me about the new person who she's going to be dating to, and that relationship lasted like it was almost 2 years in a relationship. So that depressed the hell out of me for a minute. In fact, it was it was so messed up for me that the whole month of December was kind of blacked out for me, and I tried to force myself to remember it, and I just started crying. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll just leave that memory locked because it's locked for a reason. And the game that I played at the time was Dark Souls. I think it was Dark Souls 2, and I kind of like I bonded with the game because I was depressed, and the game was depressing itself. And as I was getting better, I was getting closer to the end of the game, and it's just great that you're able to. The video games are able to do so much for you. You know, they're able to bring new people with you. They help you cope with shit, especially with GTA. When I had another breakup, I was, after I had another breakup, I just ran around town and beating up a certain demographic of people with baseball bats.
Definitely women.
Wait. Yeah. Wait, David, what?
Wait,
Ayo?
Also blowing niggas up.
if you didn't hear anything, I didn't hear anything.
Sir.
Oh, fuck the oppressor. Everybody that uses a bitch, no count.
Yes.
Including you, Trey.
I stopped using that.
But you still used it. You're a bitch.
Look, I was just having fun.
Yeah, and
Look.
to everybody else's expense of not having fun. Fuck you.
Look, I got tired of being the victim. All right, so I just made myself the villain.
I was about to say, yeah, no, this is why you're on demon time. Fucking Jesus, I hate it here.
I was tired of being a hero, so I had to be a villain. I was chilling.
Pull up a redo healer.
No. I'd never mention that name ever again. Holy shit.
Wait, what
Jordan
name?
just had terrible
No.
PTSD.
The R
What?
word.
Oh,
R word.
The R name. We're not going to talk about it.
R.
Redo.
No!
Remember to say-
No! Stop.
I'm so lost.
Yo, I'm talking about redo. No, not healer. Shit.
Oh, no!
Redo
You're not making it better for yourself. That shit's fucked.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
Wait,
Yes,
have you
that
guys ever joined like for me when I was playing Halo, I joined like a Halo clan. I thought it was cool and all until there's this one I joined because I was hopping because either the group like breaked up or something like that.
yeah.
There's this one clan that was hella seriously, and I don't know why I stick with them for a month, but I just got off and say F it. But other than the other Halo clans, like yeah, it was hella fun and being with people.
I was actually supposed to join one over COVID, but then it just fell off because of school and everything, and then also because not everyone had the same version of Halo, so I guess the owner's trying to wait for everyone to get the same version of Halo. But yeah,
Wait a
it's
minute.
kind of
The reason, aren't you? All right. The way how I join clans, I don't know how you do it. I go to the game, and then and just wait. What are you looking up? Are you looking up on like PC, like how to join clans from PC or Xbox or PlayStation?
it's actually I think it's the group is majority Xbox,
Yeah.
but then some people are also on PC too. But then some people don't have the same version. Some people have the Master Chief Collection. Some people just
Oh.
have 5, and then whatever game came after that. So
well,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, whoever has Game Pass, they have no excuse to have Master Chief Collection. They can get it for free.
I'm not getting Master Chief
90
Collection.
gigabytes.
Yeah.
That's 90
Well,
gigabytes, duh.
That's 90
I know.
gigabytes. I'm cool.
All right.
But
wait, what was it?
it-
Go ahead.
for me, I never was into Halo at all. Like it just didn't interest me. But I understand the appeal to it though.
You didn't join any type of military clan, nothing like that. Even like Call of Duty.
I like Call of Duty.
I'm not gonna lie, Halo's good, but In my opinion, any Halo past the third one is just mediocre. Like I don't
Reach.
like people like yeah like I liked Reach a lot, but like the other ones, I didn't see an appeal in them, and I just kind of thought they were going in circles and not really creating anything new.
Yeah.
Which says a lot because I like Call of Duty, and that's like the same game every year. But at least like we know it's the same. Like with Halo, they're always they talk about the game like it's a new idea every year when they kind of just started copy and pasting it. But with Call of Duty, it's like, yeah, we know it's the same game every year, but
You're
this
gonna buy
year-
it anyway,
this year the reskin is
based off
Mexico
of a different
War.
war. Yeah.
or this
Yeah.
time the reskin is in space.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking Infinite. Infinite Warfare would have been good if it didn't have Call of Duty slapped onto it.
Would have been a really good Star Wars game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just would have been a good space game in general. It would have been great, but they had to put Call of Duty on it. And
Hey, yo,
that's
are we
what
gonna get that space slash portal game?
Oh,
Is
Split
it
Game?
free?
It
Yeah.
is free.
Shit, we might.
I already have it
might give a
downloaded.
try.
I might try it out one day.
Let's get you try it.
That's not-
Multiplayer?
Huh? What'd you say?
It should be
And
multiplayer.
multiplayer.
Yeah, it's multiplayer.
Oh, cool. Then I might have to download it then.
Is it on Xbox?
Don't tell me it's not on Xbox.
Probably not on Xbox.
I think it is because like when I was on like I had a PC and I was like looking. Oh no, wait, never mind.
Nope, not
Oh,
there.
oh,
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Dang.
Hey, J-Man, what time's your interview again?
6.
We can,
I got I got a solid 45 minutes. I'm good.
yeah, we could. I think we kind of like everybody spoke what they need to say, so I think we can bring this home a bit. To
Yeah.
bring it home, like I'll say the reason I didn't upload for a while is because 2020 was just wow, rough ass year.
Man.
Lost people.
politics and all that. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that too. It was just a mess. So hopefully, I'm hoping everything in this year is better. It's already a fresh start, but try to be more consistent.
Since we got the capital got raided, that's a good start.
Oof.
Is there any final words from everyone else before we close the
yes.
episode out?
Yeah, gaming.
And what? The one good thing I could say about 2020 is that I met y'all in Among Us game, so that was the one good thing.
Hey,
Worst thing ever.
I love you all.
Hey,
Well, all right.
Oh, Carl.
Who's
Hey.
going next?
Oh,
Carl spoke.
one sentence.
That's all we need to say.
Fair
I'd
enough.
like to add on.
All right, go on.
Yes, sure. Go ahead, play games. Have fun with playing with other people. Try not to be toxic, but remember to separate your time with your family. If you don't have a good relationship with your family, I understand. I met other people like that, but try to keep your head up, soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And aside from that, don't play League of Legends. All right, it's been fun.
Yeah. Or Apex Legends. Or anything.
It's been fun. See you in the next episode of After Hours.